Alright, so we have an update for the spooky. Well, it's kind of like the first update, but so from the recent, just studying this spooky, that's electric games. That's pretty cool. So spooky is affected by two things. It's number one, and most importantly, it's the server population, which is amount of people right here. That's what mostly determines the production speed of the spooky. Number two is player movement. The person who owns the spooky, how much they move, it all affects the amount of Skelestone that is increased. And the rate of what it increases is not linear, meaning it's not steady one by one every couple a certain amount of seconds. It changes a lot, and I mean that. So spooky grinding, I would recommend a 20-player server, because at that point you're actually producing somewhat of a reasonable amount of Skelestone. Under that, it's it's still usable, but you're gonna be waiting a lot longer. Let's continue. To AFK, apparently, from what I've been able to tell, AFKing while just like standing there, it's pretty bad because it like halts the production speed to like almost a stop. The only way to avoid that is either just sitting on someone's ship, but from what I've been able to tell, you also want to be somewhat close to the spooky as well, just for the extra production. And I believe there are some server requirements. There has to be at least like 2 or 3 people, I think. Don't quote me on that one. And it does spooky. I don't think it matters how many people's on Mallorca, whatever the new island's called. It's just about how much people is in the server. So if they're near you, they're all around the map, doesn't matter. If you steal spooky, it does not give you a bonus. It actually, in a way, it slows it down. For maximum Skelestone production, you have to maintain. You always have to be moving. I know that's pretty hard to do, but that's the fastest way. And from what I've been able to see, is the cap for amount of Skelestone is 20. You can't collect more than 20 from that. And the less often you collect, the more faster it produces. So how do I put this? Is more Skelestones that's inside the spooky, the faster it produces. So I would suggest, if you're in a 20+ player server, collect every like 20 minutes, 25 minutes. That's when you want to be collecting. And yeah, that's the update.